the concept of time itself and its limitations. What we don't realize is that time is something we are confined by as human beings, which limitation isn't our birthright. Let me say it's not. Limitation isn't what we're supposed to be. It's something we're supposed to break out of. It's supposed to be something we evolve out of and transcend. And to transcend time, essentially, to transcend that limitation of time, is to come to the realization that you don't take time, you make time. We're making time right now. Yeah, we're making time right now. There's no past and there's no future. There's only right now. And all the possibilities are also now in this moment. All the possibilities of who you could be, what reality you could be in, is happening simultaneously right now as we speak. And how we transcend time, or let's say the concept of going into the future or receiving something that you wish for, or repeating a cycle that has happened in the past. That is all due to you being stuck in one universe, stuck in one mind, or one paradigm. A paradigm is essentially a worldview, and your worldview is going to run your universe till you die, unless you change it. The concept of you going to the future or you being in the past is what you're holding in your mind, essentially, who you're being in this, or your state of consciousness in this moment of time. In this moment, let me see. And our consciousness is always shifting, it's always changing, little by little. And the more our consciousness changes, the more the external changes to match the change in consciousness, because the universe is consciousness. And we're constantly shifting consciousness trillions of times per second. So we're making time. We're creating time right now, essentially. So as we're shifting consciousness, we're also building the universe, our unique universe, brick by brick. The unique universe that we print out is due to the unique state of consciousness that we hold. Think of it like a projector, a projecting machine. You've got a film, you put the film in the projector, and that projector will produce what is contained within that film onto a blank canvas, picture by picture, frame by frame. So the bigger the shift in consciousness as well. So let's say, for example, a few scenes in that film have been altered drastically. They'll literally, the shift will happen instantaneously like that. Think of the film like frequency. The film is your frequency. And then what is being projected onto the screen is physical reality. The bigger the change in consciousness, the bigger the change in physical reality. And if you're wondering how to change it, how to make big shifts in your consciousness, or even to consciously shift your state of consciousness, you have to come to the recognition that there's one mind that we all can connect to. The all mind, the universal mind, the God mind, God, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're connected to, that we can pull. We pull potentialities out of, if that makes sense. Because we're consciously self-expressing what is within our consciousness. Our consciousness is experiencing itself, literally. That's literally the lives we're living. We're expressing the God within us. Or we're expressing whatever God wants to experience. So you're projecting whatever you hold mentally and emotionally. And whatever you're projecting is essentially your frequency. But to get down to how to form the frequency in the first place is your mental and emotional state. The thoughts you think and the things you feel is what is comprised of a vibration which is energy. That energy is constantly in motion and then becomes frequency. Then that frequency becomes physical reality. So to control your vibration, all you have to do is concentrate, essentially. Keep focus on what you prefer, on the life you prefer to live in your imagination, and experience it so vividly that you come to a point where you don't even desire for that reality physically. So that's you collapse in the energetic space between you and that reality. And that energetic space is the importance it's the importance you put onto having that reality. And once you come to these realizations and start to put it into practice, or at least keep it in the forefront of your mind constantly, you'll be able to choose the right thoughts. I wouldn't say reject, but to allow the thoughts that don't resonate with you to pass by. And you'll start to see that everything is instantaneous. It's only as long as you want it to take. Like, subscribe, and stay blessed.